Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And fans, today it's a good one, a highly anticipated one, and today we're going to be talking about Thor issue number 1. That's right. Obviously, we all know by now that the new Thor is a female. Who it is? I don't know. This book is written by Jason Aaron, and the actual artwork in this particular book is done by Russell Dutterman. I think it's pretty well done art here, especially in this opening page here, as you see Thor struggle with the hammer, trying to lift it. I mean, he's just struggling so bad. Uh, it was a little off for me at first. I didn't feel that it was as descriptive as it should. But however, as I read through the book, I learned to appreciate the exaggerative, the comic style, and the paneling and the coloring that was presented here in this actual book. So now I thought that the artwork was pretty good. What did I think about this particular issue? This particular issue was interesting. It started off as we're in the Norwegian Sea, and you get to see this submarine under the water, and all of a sudden you start seeing you're reading, and as a reader you would think you're feeling like an earthquake. You're something coming, and these Roxxon guys are sitting there trying to find out what's going on. They had a missing sub, and then all of a sudden the frost giants come. And check out this 2-page spread. This is pretty awesome right here. So you got these frost giants come, and they're attacking these labs. So you get that introduction to the book, and right away in this issue, it kind of continues right where it left off from Original Sin, where the Thor's hammer wound up getting stuck in the moon, and he's been trying to lift it for days, weeks actually. And he tries every day. He hasn't said anything. He hasn't eaten. He hasn't done anything except trying to lift Mjolnir. And we get to see Odin come to the picture, and not even Odin himself, the one that enchanted the hammer for his son, can actually lift the hammer. And you're sitting there going, oh my God, what's going on? Finally, Thor winds up coming to grips with himself and and discussing things with his father, and he winds up going home. And not to Asgard, but he winds up going back to Earth. And he comes across Malekith in this issue, and he starts doing battle with Malekith and these frost giants. And Thor is heavily weakened now, thanks to not having his hammer. He's exhausted. He hasn't eaten. And by the time you get to the end of this issue, you think that he has lost this battle. And when you get to this last part of the issue, now this is a spoiler, but it doesn't reveal anything. So let me just show you. So just in case you want to fast forward, you get to see the hammer sitting on the moon. And there is a mysterious person that says there must always be a Thor. And the next thing you see is the person puts the hand on Mjolnir, and it starts getting that electric energy or that thunder going there, and it says the saying, and instead of he, it highlights an S now, and it says she. And then you wind up seeing her pick up the hammer and holding it with ease above her head with the lightning and thunder going off, as we have a new Thor that is born. But yet we still don't have a revelation of who she is. And I'm sitting there, I don't know if it's out there on who it is or if anybody does know, but I don't know who she is at this point. So this keeps the reader guessing on who this particular Thor is, because she's such a mystery character. After reading this issue, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great type of point A, point B issue. We got to see Thor really struggling with Mjolnir. You didn't need to know what was going on in past issues. It was very simplistic. He doesn't have control. He can't hold the hammer anymore. He's not worthy. He leaves. He tries to get a different weapon, tries to stop Malachi. Looks like he fails. And at the end of the issue, you wind up seeing a new Thor. And I really liked it. And the last page, the artwork in that last page was beautiful by the time you got done reading it. And this book holds lots of mystery here. And I don't read Thor, and I really, again, enjoyed it. Maybe it's because of the mystery. Maybe it's because I want to know who our female Thor is. But I will be picking up issue 2, and I want to know what happens to Thor and how he's going to handle himself without having Mjolnir. Is he going to be in like a depressed state? Is he going to exile himself? Is he just going to get defeated and go away? And there's just all kinds of questions regarding Thor here. So with this week between Captain America, a new one, and now you're getting a new Thor, lots of changes are starting now with the Marvel Universe. And next we're going to see Iron Man soon too. So I enjoyed it. I will be picking up issue number 2. How do you guys feel about a female Thor? Are you disappointed that Thor no longer has his hammer? And where do you see this female Thor actually fitting in the Marvel Universe? So guys, leave me those answers below. And as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until the next comic book review, you guys can check out my own channel, Comic Book Corner 2.0. You can go on comicfrontline.com, or you can check out comicrelated.com for all your news, reviews, podcasts, and a whole lot more, fans. So guys, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. Take care, fans.